Hi, it's Nikki Howard here, and today I'm going to be talking more in depth about the Emotiv Board course because since I released it, there's been a real feeling to shake it up and change it and evolve it really. Even if the basis of the Emotiv Board stays the same, the way it's going to be presented and the way it's going to be accessible to you is going to be completely different. So basically, what are emotive boards? Well, I'm pretty sure that you've heard of, if not already created, your own vision board. And it's a vision board with a twist. It's based on energy and emotion, basically. And so that when you look at it, it immediately takes you into that absolutely feel-good, happy place altogether immediately. And it's not based on the material, it's really based on the experience and on the feeling. And so normally when you go to buy a course, like previously with the Emotiv Board course, you would buy the course and do it with me over a period of let's say 10 weeks. Now I am going to be putting the Emotiv Board in with my membership group, so that you will be able to spread the cost over a year. It's going to be one chapter every month. So it gives you time to really integrate the course, and it also gives you a way to spread the cost completely throughout the year just by paying a small monthly fee. And with that, then you also have access to the membership group, where it's a warm and welcoming community where we can all share what we're feeling, what we're doing, how we're experiencing the Emotiv Board course. And it also gives you access to my Intuitive Expression course as well, which is also part of the Emotiv Board course. And as well, you know, it's a self-paced one. Even if it's part of the group, you can take it in at the speed you really want it. But I'll be talking more in depth about that later on. So, Emotiv Boards. I'm going to be showing you a glimpse of a few steps into the course so you can get a feeling of what it is. So at the first start, we're actually going to be looking at where you are right now, how you're feeling right now, what your emotions are. And what will be happening is you'll be able to choose from a selection of photos of nature and how they represent your life right now. So there'll be lots to choose from. And what we'll be doing with this, they've been stuck on my board for a while, you'll be actually taking 4 of these photos and you'll be turning it into the first page of an art journal, because the Emotiv Board course is going to be art journaling. Basically, it's going to be split down where you're going to put everything into an art journal for you to look at. And then also you'll have something to put on your walls as well. So you'll be taking a picture and you'll be using that to inspire you to create a page on your art journal. Whether it's 1 photo, 2 photos, maximum 4 photos, but you'll be using these to inspire you along the way. And then we'll also be looking at the Wheel of Life, which is another way of looking at how your life is right now, but in different segments of your life, so that you can really evaluate where you are right now and where you would love to be. And that's quite a classic coaching tool. But we're going to leave that classic way of looking at your life at the Wheel of Life. After that, we're going to branch off into much more of a journey within through intuitive expression, through painting out feelings and beliefs and blockages, and really looking much more in depth at those. And I'm really going to be teaching you on how to find all the answers within, and that everything that you know, everything you wanted is already within your energy field and accessible to you. And the only thing that's stopping you is your own beliefs. It's you that's getting in your own way, as we say. So rather than looking out, we're going to be taking a real journey within and seeing exactly what your soul wants you to be doing. So this isn't about, material and what I want. I want a house, I want a car, I want a big job, I want, or the other very 3D aspects of vision boards. It's saying, what does my soul wanting me to do? What has been my calling all the way through my life? And that doesn't mean a big calling. It just means, what's the aching of my soul? Is it to be more creative? Is it to, be with animals? Is it to just to pour my heart out to people? What does that look like? And then, obviously, the Emotiv Board courses are going to take you much deeper steps than this. I'm just giving you a general overview. And then we'll be actually getting on to the Emotiv Board. So I'm just going to spread some of these out for you, just so you can see an element of what this could be as an Emotiv Board. I'm just going to get some of these out, so you can get a general feeling and idea that it's completely different to a vision board. When you see a vision board, you will be looking at things. You will see probably motivational statements and goals, and to be the CEO of a company, or to own this car, or to live by the beach, whatever. When you see an Emotiv Board if you look at this right now, none of this is material. It's really feeling. And when you look at Emotiv Board, when it's obviously well presented and placed out, immediately on looking at it, you're going to be feeling this vibration of, oh, wow, that just inspires me. I just feel good. Because what life is really about is feeling good right now. It's being in this present moment of being in the vibration of where you want to be, and really tapping into that. And so an Emotiv Board is going to be helping you really get into that emotion and that energy and that vibration. And the whole, each of these elements make up a whole. Whereas on a vision board, you'll be seeing a car, a house, a beach, a fashion statement, a job title, whatever. They're all different elements. This as a whole creates a vibration itself, because your life isn't segmented. Your life is completely one, and everything. There's a saying that the way you do everything is the way you do everything, and so that every element of your life is all connected to who you are, whatever that is. It's just different representations of you, whether it is your job, whether it's a house you live in, the pets you keep, the people you are with, the clothes you wear. It's all the same, and it all represents the same vibration in a different material aspect. And so with the Emotiv Boards, we're really bringing in the emotion and the vibration of how I want to be feeling. But what we're also going to be doing, again, we're going to go back to the art journaling, and we're also going to be taking these elements and then using them as a way to inspire our art journal. So you can be taking a butterfly and probably doing a butterfly effect around it, and maybe writing the words that inspire you into your art journal. So, I don't know, freedom and transformation and I'm ready to fly and things like that, and using those words to inspire you. So each image then becomes a total inspiration in itself for one page in your art journal. You can also do them, I might also be doing them as cards. I'm going to give you choices of how you want to represent this, whether it's going to be in a pure art journal where you can turn the pages over, or it can be a mini art journal of small cards. So each one can be one card that you can look at and feel. And then on the back, you'll be able to journal about the emotions that you're feeling. And then I'm just, another thought just come into my mind on how I want to be doing this, because this Emotiv Board course is evolving all the time. So if you imagine you have your Emotiv Board as a set of cards that you can turn over and look at, you can place them all on the board, and then you can also take each one of them and look at them and read them and feel inspired by them. So, each element that looks individual is also part of the greater whole, which is what we are as well. Because I really found that with the vision boards, that when you look at them, in those moments where you're feeling inspired, yes, they do inspire you, and there is an element where they do work. But there's also the element of when you're feeling really crappy and really down, you can start looking at your vision board and thinking, I'm not there yet. Oh my goodness, I've not motivated, I've not manifested anything on my board, I'm no good. and it gets you on this spiral of not being good enough. And it also creates this feeling of, I know what I want, but you don't know what you want. You don't know really what you want. You know on a human level, but you don't know what your soul wants, and you don't know what the divine wants you to be doing. And you could be wanting that house by the beach, but in actual fact, what is really best for your soul is a log cabin in the middle of a woodland. So it's really, the Emotiv Board is getting you into that vibration and allowing the universe to conspire with you to bring you everything that fits into that vibration, on however that's going to show up. And it's allowing you to be open to receive all the synchronicities that bring you into that vibration. And that's the only thing we need to be worried about, thinking about, working on, is our own vibration, how we're feeling, and being in joy at any moment. So it's a whole new spin. And for me, for those people who are tapped into the energies, who understand what I say when an emotive board is 5D, where the vision board is 3D, will totally get this course. And it really is, for me, it's really geared for those people who get it, who get about being 5D, who feel that the vision boards lacked something, that it just fell off for some reason. This is going to turn your life around. And when I've run the first Emotiv Board course, which is a classic way of just doing a pure vision board, a pure board without the art journaling, people's lives were transformed incredibly in such a short space of time. We actually did it in, I think it was 6 to 8 weeks, and it was so transformative in that short length of time. People really took a deep dive into their innermost feelings and emotions and their soul, and it really brought to light what is there for them and the path that they're on. So, I mean, even just sitting here looking at this board, it just makes me feel so excited. It just stimulates my creativity. I mean, let me explain to you, some of the feelings behind it. So an olive tree can mean peace. It can mean the feeling I love when I'm in the south of France, when I spent so long in Provence, the feeling that gave me, it's the emotion I'm looking at. It doesn't necessarily mean I want a tree, an olive tree. It means a feeling that evokes to me when I look at it. Everything that comes to me, it brings something to life within me. The soil, it brings this feeling of goodness and grounding and connection to Mother Nature. And how you feel when you handle the ground and the soil. How, deeply going back to your roots you actually feel. And then I also have things that just bring joy of the colours. And when I look at them, how that makes me and I can actually feel the vibration within me of what that creates for me. And so this is really the point I want to be getting across with the Emotiv boards. It's emotion, it's vibration, and it's energy. And your whole board, whether that's presented as a board or as cards, an art journal, will take you into that vibration. It'll help you remember who you truly are at your soul essence. And that is a secret of Emotiv boards. So, go along or hop over to my website. You can see a bit more about Emotiv boards on there, and also about the membership. That this would be part of the Arise membership, which is all about awakening your inner creator, remembering the creator that you truly are at soul level. So my website is nikkihoward.com. Please do hop along, have a look, put any comments in. I would love to hear your feeling on how you feel about Emotiv boards, how you felt about vision boards, any questions you have about it, and obviously don't forget to like and subscribe, because that really does support me and it motivates me to carry on to do more for you. Have a fabulous day.